It's AmyS8603 here. I just thought that I would show you my makeup look for New Year's. I've already done this eye here so that you can see. It's a nice teal and purple look with some winged eyeliner. This is definitely a going out look, and hopefully I'm going out for New Year's. If not, I'll go by myself. So yeah, I did one eye so that hopefully this will be a bit quicker, and yeah, so let's get started. Now what I first did is I have this really cheap, it's just, I know Max has like a wax stick. It's a really cheap black stick, and this is horrible. I hate using this, but it's better than using clear things. So just apply a black base all over the lid, so it just looks ugh. And I will smooth this out just a bit, and I know it's gross, but it does the job. And we're going to cover it with a matte black eyeshadow anyway. Mine's not carbon because I don't own any MAC, but it's exactly like carbon, so you could use that if you have it. If I did have it, I would use it. So, and I know this is really bad, but we just want a base. And I'll show you what to do with it later. So I'm just going to grab that black with just a plain little brush. This is just a tiny blending brush, and just apply that mainly to the lid. We don't want to cover all the black that we just put down because we're going to wipe some of it off. So just all over the lid, so it's nice and packed on. And I'm trying to find my little hand mirror because it's easier to use. I'm just using the black out of one of these, black here, so just dug my fingernail into it. Yeah. As you can see, it's made it quite nice and matte, and we just want to wing that out like a cat eye. Just out here. I know it looks really bad, but the way that I figured out how to do it, which was from Mischievous, is get a wet wipe, and this is already very used because I wiped off my makeup look from just before, but just wipe it off, and it makes a nice straight line. Is that straight? Yep, it's pretty much even, and just trim all the edges because we're going to be going over it anyway. And now that black's not far enough out, so I'm just going to add a little bit more. Now because this is the outer corner, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit lighter. Yeah, so that'll do. Now, this is the same one that I used in my video from yesterday, the white and pink one. So now I'm doing black with the same magenta, or fuchsia is what I call it, but same one with the blue tone, and it makes that nice royal purple, which I love. So I'm just going to apply that all over to the outer corner. Just dab it on. And with this you can build up the colour quite nicely. So, dab, dab, dab. And now you've got this nice purple. It is much more of a violety purple in real life, but it looks quite indigo there, but yes, I love it anyway. Now, I have this L'Oreal here. My mother bought this for me. This is L'Oreal Paris. It was from the 100th anniversary. Radiant Green is what it's called. I'll just open it for you. I used this by itself on my inner corner here as well, and then on top of the black it just changes it a little bit. This is quite a light colour, but on black is amazing. I just need to quickly spot clean the brush. I'm using the same one over and over, but just wipe it down on the wet wipe, and we just want to grab some on a brush, just put it on the inner corner. Usually I do this look with just this one here and not the purple, but yesterday when I was doing my other video I thought, hey, it might work, and these two actually look really, really nice together. I think they blend quite nicely. I'm just going to add a little bit more purple just so that it all blends out quite nicely. And we want it pretty much half-half over the lid. But yeah, it's really, really pretty. So, now to make the edge blend a little, it's blended quite well, but just to make it blend a little bit better, take a plain fan brush, it's really dirty, and I'm just going to use this dusty pink here. I'm just going to dust that over top. With this, I only put this on as my brow highlight. I don't want anything really shimmery. This is pretty much a matte because we've got so much colour on the lid. We don't want a lot on brow, so that just helps it blend better. It's quite nice, and that's the finished product. Yeah. So now I want to take a black eyeliner. If I can find where I put mine. Yeah. Once again, my Do one. It's the only eyeliner I have. So, yep, just on the lower waterline and drag it through the lashes too, because we're going to put some colour down there. And we're going to drag it through the top lashes as well. I'm no good with liquid eyeliner, so across the lid I just use this. I've got a much steady hand, but I am going to use a little bit of liquid liner just to make this wing that we have here. So just grab my little mirror, just a normal mirror, yeah, and I'm just going to make a little wing, and we want it to be exactly parallel with that line that we made with the wet wipe. I just use the liquid liner so that it has that nice point to it. We want to connect it all up so it looks nice and straight. It just gives the cat eye effect. And I'm going to grab those two colours again. I'm going to use a clean sponge tip applicator that came with this, just to put the lighter bit on the inner corner, because you don't want to use the same brush that had the black on it. So we're just going to dab that into the inner corner. As you can see, it's quite a lot lighter, but it's the same colour, so it works. And now I'm going to grab that same brush that had the black and everything on it, and grab a bit of that purple and just put it on the lower, so it's not black. And I think that is pretty much it. Just a bit of mascara, and I've got something in my eye. A bit of mascara. Tuck your hair back. Like so. Quite nice. And I think I'll put lipstick on. I know you're not supposed to do harsh eyes and harsh lips at the same time, but just bear with me. Let's find the right colour. Okay. I'm going to use this lipstick here. It was a Maybelline one. Very old type. It's called Ruby Red. I just like this colour. It's quite a pretty colour. So I'm just going to use that as my lipstick. It's not too intense. And I don't tend to use lip liner very much because I always smudge it. This is a really, really creamy formula, so you don't need a lip gloss over top. I think I might put a bit of blush on too. I'm going to use this one here with just a big blending brush. This is just a nice light pink. And I'm just going to put this on the apples of my cheek. Smile. And just dust it on. Just gives you a tiny bit of colour. There we go. And then of course you do your hair, and you probably want to do your hair first, but I'm not actually going out, so there we are. Yep. This is my going out look. There we are. You guys have a good day. I'll see you later.